The 7th chapter. The Rishi said, under the command of the Asura king, the Asura army of Chaturangabala, led by the able Chanda and Munda, they marched with raised arms towards the Himavan. They saw there the Devi riding on a lion and smiling at them as if in pride. They tried to catch hold of her in all ways. They began to use their bows, discs, swords, and came near to her. Ambika got very angry at them, and her face turned black like ink. From the middle of her forehead emerged forth a feminine form of dreadful nature with horrible kinds of weapons in her hands. She was Kali with fearful face, with a garland of heads of Rakshasas around her neck. She had wonderful astras, and her appearance itself created rapid beating of the heart in the Asuras. Oh, her form was very cruel and fearful. One cannot describe it. She filled the whole space, and her face covered the whole skies. Fire was coming out from her mouth. Her eyes were bloody. She roared, and the Asuras began to tremble. She fell upon the Asuras and began to destroy them in thousands at a stretch. She began to eat up all the Asuras as her food, and there were not sufficient Asuras for her meal. She caught hold of thousands of Rakshasas in one grip and thrust them all into her wide mouth. The commanders of the army, the proud charioteers, and all the Asura fighters of high status were nicely chewed by the jaws of Kali. Chariots after chariots were entering her mouth. Elephants after elephants were being churned to powder by her teeth. She caught hold of some of them by the hair, some by the neck. Some were tossed and kicked by her feet. She sportfully swallowed them in peace. Some of the Asuras she severely beat with her hands, and some she partook of as food. Some were killed by her swords, and some were rendered senseless by her mere sight. In the twinkling of an eye, the entire army of the Rakshasas was destroyed. Seeing this terrible scene, Chanda ran towards Kali with great force. He faced her with discuses, axes, swords, nooses, tridents, all thousands in number. Then Munda also came running with a shower of arrows on Kali from all sides. It looked as if the clouds were covering the sun in dense form. Seeing this playful act of the Asuras, Kali, with great rage, thundered violently with her awe-inspiring face and the fiery tongue. She rushed forth towards Chanda, caught hold of his hair, cut off his head with her sword. Then Munda came running to her in anger on seeing his brother killed in battle. She rolled him on the ground and threw off his head with the cut of her sword. The remaining army, seeing both Chanda and Munda lying dead on the ground, they took to their heels and ran in all directions. Kali took the heads of Chanda and Munda in her hands and said to Durga with great majesty and grandeur, "Thus, I have brought to thee these two animals, Chanda and Munda, offered in the sacrifices of battle. You can yourself kill Sumba and Nisumba." The sage said, seeing the heads of Chanda and Munda brought before her, the Blessed Mother said to Kali, "Thus, since you have brought the heads of Chanda and Munda, you will be renowned in the world as Chamundi."